WWE brought back Hit Row on SmackDown. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna create Hit Row in WWE 2K22, but not only are we gonna download the superstars, but we're also gonna create the Titantron for Hit Row and give you everything for this team. Let's go. Welcome to Assemble. I'm Matt. Good to have you here. Let's walk through creating Hit Row, shall we? Very excited it came back on SmackDown. Triple H is just bringing back everybody from NXT, and I absolutely love it. Here's what we did for creating Hit Row. When we go into community creations, we are going to just search the hashtag Hit Row. You can find anybody you like, and frankly, by the time this is posted, there's probably a number of creations that are out there that you can do this whole entrance and everything and plug them back in, or just use what I got right here. The creator that came up with the 3 members of Hit Row is Deacon Bomb. So you will see that within search under superstars. Also, make sure that you're going in and finding any render images too that are 1024 by 1024 in size. You want to make sure that they're a little bit smaller, right? You'll see some that are really blown out and big. You got to make sure they're updated ones. What we're working on first is going to be the trios entrance for Hit Row. Now, creating the Titantron to get something like this is super easy to do, and I'll explain it. First thing you'll do is that within search and community creations, search Hit Row for images and find the Hit Row logo itself. You'll find it as a 5x12 by 5x12 image. Once you got that, head inside to create a video. So you can see the Titantron that I have built, and once again, make anything you like, make whatever's gonna work for you. When you just do better than I did right now, but this is what I ended up putting together for Hit Row. I wanted something that is gonna have almost the audio bars going across, and then it had a lot more of the color and the purple especially. So first thing you do is select image animation, and then your custom images, and select the Hit Row 5x12 image we downloaded. This will always be at the very bottom, so just flick up and go to the very bottom of your list and select it. Next, I went into video clip preset and go through the whole thing and see what you like. For me, I ended up going to the very bottom. I really like the 80s #1 video, and I used that as the background. Now, when creating these Titantrons, to have them stretch and go the full length, the full 30 seconds, you do want to make sure that first you click on the logo and you re-stretch it and you make it as big as possible, and that you have it run for the full 30-second duration of the clip. Once you have that, insert it as the top layer. Now for your middle and bottom layers, use those as the 80s background and just drop them in and position them so that the middle layer is towards the end. That way it will overlap and it just goes on a continuous loop. And then you save it and you got yourself a Hit Row Titantron. Boom, you're done. But we're not done. No. Let's go and create the trios entrance for Hit Row, putting them all together. I've gone through a lot of stuff here. I've gone through all of the different motions to see what would work and what I liked, and again, see what you like too. For me, I selected for the motion New Day #2, and make sure that the casting is set up correct the way you like it. BFAB I had holding the towel and put in the middle. It's unfortunate that they'd be holding the blue New Day towel, but at least the color blue is going to kind of work for them. We obviously have our Titantron movie is going to be the one we created. Make sure you put that in there. Everything else, I put it in for Isaiah Swerve Scott because all of the colors really match for Hit Row. Go figure. It's as if the man was part of Hit Row at some point. Interesting. And if you want a trios victory motion for Hit Row, I selected New Day #1. I like it because it's positive, it's got them jumping around, and then they're all pointing towards the front of the camera at the end. Everything else I put as Isaiah Swerve Scott for the banners and the Trons, all of it. Now what about just getting a tag team entrance, Matt? We haven't done that yet. Well, I'll show you setting that up too. But you gotta do me a favor. Hit the like button, that's like just below the video. It helps out the channel, it gets us out to even more people to see the show. So setting up a tag team itself, very, very easy. For the tag team entrance, I used Tag Team Extreme Party. Everything else was Isaiah Swerve Scott, and the Titantron is the Hit Row Titantron that we made. For victory motion, I went with Tag Team Extreme Party for both the face and the heel. We used Swerve Scott for everything else. And as you can see, we're battling it out in their first match on SmackDown. I put them up against the Judgment Day because go figure, the Judgment Day needs an ass whooping. But if you want BFAB at ringside and to get the trios entrance to work like this on our first edition of SmackDown, then all you do is set it up as a tag team match. Make sure that she is selected as a manager. They will come out as a full trios and do the trios entrance. You'll be totally fine. But I'm really happy that Hit Row is back on SmackDown. I'm glad that Triple H re-signed them and is bringing out more surprises for us. And Hit Row as a team, they're exciting, they're fun to watch. Also, as a bonus for all of you, you're looking at this SmackDown arena. It's the new SmackDown 2022 arena. Go into community creations, search under shows, and search the hashtag SoilRoo. He's my guy, and he comes up with the Raw and the SmackDown arenas and a lot of pay-per-view arenas. He does an amazing job here, and this SmackDown arena is top-notch. If you enjoyed this episode and looking at how to create Hit Row in WWE 2K22, click right here because these are insane new community creations you gotta check out. See ya.